Hey everybody, I am here to give you a hair tutorial on loose curls, waves. Somebody posted on this beauty tips from the inside out page, which I absolutely love to get my makeup tips from. Jordan, you do a beautiful job on your makeup. Thank you for sharing all your tips with us. I noticed that somebody posted that they would like to see some hair tutorials, and I told Miss Jordan that I would do a curling tutorial. Now I have to give credit where credit is due. At Dom Hair on Instagram is where I learned this hair curling technique, and I was able to do it on all my clients, but I was never able to achieve this look on myself. And Mr. Dom Hair did a self tutorial on his page a few weeks ago, and I learned the technique and how to do it on myself, and I would like to show you that same technique. Now mine's a little bit more curly than his technique. So the first thing you want to do is you want to prep your hair, dry it in the direction that you want it to go. I've lately been parting down the middle. My natural part is on the side, but I started to thin a little bit where I was parting, so I went ahead and started to go towards the center. But I prep my hair when I want it to be kind of loose and undone. I use this Paul Mitchell Neon, and it is sugar spray, texture, and body. And this will give you lots of texture and lots of body. When you're drying your hair after you've applied this, you apply this wet. After you've applied it, you're going to dry your hair, and it will feel a little bit almost like the hairs are fighting each other, and that's what you want. I also use Kenra Platinum Blow Dry Spray. This is a 3-in-1, and it blow dries your hair in half the time. It adds heat protection and extra shine. And it's a detangler, and it smooths your hair out, just makes it nice and pretty. I also use a Revive Complex Leave-In Fortifier. This is also by Kenra. This is a wonderful product I started using about 6 months ago. I have noticed a lot of growth since I started using this. My hair has grown like this fast. And you're also going to finish with a dry shampoo, and if you have dark hair like me, some of the dry shampoos turn a little powdery or gray. This one does not. It's clear, and it's by Aquage. I think that's how you say it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anyway, all you're going to need for this is if you have long hair, you're going to need a bigger barrel. This is 1.25 inches, I believe, or 1.5 inches, I'm not sure. Maybe 1.5 inches. If you have shorter hair, some people think you need a bigger barrel, but I suggest using a thinner barrel for shorter hair, so that it has enough wraparound time, or enough hair to wrap around the smaller barrel. If you use a bigger barrel with shorter hair, you're only going to get maybe one wrap out of it, and it's not going to give you much except for maybe a little bit of a distorted curl. You're also going to need a clip to hold your hair up to section with, and I only do 2 sections. I go about my eye level, and I part, and then I just get this hair out of the way, just like that. And then you part the hair into 2 sections, and I always start from the back. So I just take maybe 2-inch sections, maybe 3-inch sections. It's pretty big. If you want a more tousled, undone look, the bigger the better. And the key to this technique is to curl and then drop the curl as you finish curling the hair, and you'll see what I mean here in just a second. So you grab, curl, hold it for just a little bit, drop the curl, continue curling, drop the curl, continue curling, drop the curl until you run out of hair. And that's what it should look like right there. Kind of loose and undone. You go into the next section. It's just random sections. There's no order. There's no rhyme or reason. It's just grab the section, curl. Don't burn yourself. Leave it on for a little bit. Now that first curl, you got to leave it on for a little bit. That kind of starts that wave. Curl and drop. Curl and drop, curl and drop, and then that last one you just kind of graze the edge. curl, hold, about 3 seconds, drop, curl, 2, drop, curl, 2, drop. And that's it. Last section in the front. Now the front sections, I leave a little bit longer because that's where you want your face to kind of be framed, and that's what your curl should look like. Okay? And you go on to the other side. Big huge section in the back. Curl. Drop. Curl. 2, drop. Curl. 2, drop. This is a really fun hairdo. I haven't wanted to wear my hair straight ever since I learned how to do this. I love this curl. It gives a really nice, almost like a vintage look that you see the old school pinup girls wear. Maybe not as structured, but that really nice wave. And it takes no time. It takes me about 5-7 minutes to blow dry my hair, and it takes me about, I don't know, let's time this. It takes me about 10 minutes to do this one, this curl. Okay, split your hair towards the front because you're gonna let the top fall back. Split down the middle. This is just for control reasons. Let that fall, and then again I start from the back. I don't comb it out because you want it to be undone, so very organic feeling. And then the top ones, you want that first curl again to be pretty strong, so you want to leave that for about 7 seconds. You drop it. Drop it. Drop it like it's hot. And that last one, like on the bottom, it's undone. I like that look. I don't like that finished curl look. Some of you might like that finished curl. I prefer to leave it straight. I've been wanting to do the microblading that you posted, Miss Jordan. I went and watched a session with somebody getting their eyebrows done, and it looked really cool. See how fast and easy that is? Have to leave it on too long. Now the front sections I part a little thinner because I want more curl around my face. That's just my preference. You don't have to. But everybody's got their own style. So if you want a stronger curl, you're going to use thinner sections and leave the barrel on each individual curl for longer. If you want a looser curl and you just want it to look a little bedheadish, then use bigger sections and leave the hair on the barrel for a lesser amount of time. So this is just the first hair tutorial I've ever done. Let me know what you guys want to see. If you want to see braids, or how to add volume to your crown area, how to get product out of your hair, product buildup. I can recommend some shampoos for that. We're almost done. Got just a couple more to do after this one. Super easy. Once you get the hang of dropping the curl, it's super easy. And you do drop it like it's hot because it's really hot. Don't burn yourself. This is what my hair looks like when I'm done curling it. And then I like to kind of look at it from the side to see if I missed any, and I did. See, look, there's one right there that I missed. Let's see what side it's on. It's on this side. It's a whole strand that I missed, man. Okay. We'll curl that one. That looks good. So you check your sides. Check your sides. I missed one on this side too. Goodness. Okay. After you're done with all your curls, that's when you pull your dry shampoo and you just spray underneath. Spray underneath on this side, and then you spray a layer on top. And then I like to take two parts. One part here, spray at the root. One part about ear level, spray at the root. Kind of work it in there. And then just pull your curls. Pulling them like this so they're not so tight. Pull your curls. And then I like to bend over. Let me get up and do that for you. I like to bend over. I do this. I flip it back. Did spray a little bit more dry shampoo. Dry shampoo is my best friend. I can't use a lot of hairspray because I have very fine hair. I have a lot of fine hairs, but they're very fine, and hairspray weighs it down. Dry shampoo is a great alternative to hairspray. It keeps your curl intact and it reactivates. Like if you're out and about and your hair gets flat, all you got to do is kind of do some of that and it reactivates. See how poofy that got? And this side's still kind of flat. Now watch this. See how poofy that got? So if you're out and about and you get flat, then you just twist your hairs a little bit and you can add some volume like that with the dry shampoo. So that's my hair tutorial. That's how I like to do my curls. Thank you at Dom Dom Hair on Instagram. Go check his work out. He's amazing. He's one of my favorite hairdressers, and I want to be like him when I grow up.